in a system of residual hills and hillocks formed from the glacial debris as remnants of the Ice Age, lying between the Indus and Jhelum rivers. Bounded on the north by the Hazara Hills and on the south by the Salt Range lies Potohar. The tableland in Rawalpindi, Attock and Jhelum districts of the Punjab. Varied landscape of Potohar region is constantly affected by erosion. The streams, due to constant rejuvenation, are deep set and of little use for irrigation. Agriculture is dependent largely on rainfall. The chief crops are wheat, barley, sorghum and legumes. Onions, melons and tobacco are grown in the more fertile areas near the Indus. 25 kilometers from the city of Chakwal and 125 kilometers from the city of Rawalpindi lies Kallar Kahar. Famous for Kallar Kahar Lake, that is also called the Saltwater Lake. Takhte Babri, built by cutting rock, and beautiful species of peacocks. But for the inhabitants, there is no proper source of living. Low education level, almost zilch health facilities and poor amenities. The only thing there is land. But so barren, so unproductive. No advisory service, no appropriate source of income, no investment to make, no financial backup. The question is, how can we convert barren marginal lands and hilly terrains into fertile and economically viable lands? Comprising of an area of 550 acres, Izhar Agri-Research Farm is located in Potohar region. At 6th kilometer on Talagang Kallar Kahar Road, District Chakwal, located on a wonderful phenomenon of perennial water channel that flows from south to north called Gabir. While visiting an exhibition in Turkey in 2008 and a long journey from Shanu Arfa to Gaziantep and Kahramanmaraş, Mr. Yaqub Tahir Izhar, the President and Executive Director of Izhar Foundation, observed the arid landscapes that were barren, rocky and hilly and had no water resources. The purpose of the visit was to see huge olive plantations undertaken by the government of Turkey under Recep Tayyip Erdogan. It was worth seeing that olive trees were growing successfully into hundreds of kilometers of the arid area. The purpose of the visit was solved here. It was a perfect solution for marginal, arid lands. If olives can grow in such an arid area, why it cannot grow in marginal lands of Pakistan? As 2/3 of Pakistan have marginal, arid, hilly and uneven lands. This crop can do miracles for people of Pakistan, where soil and weather conditions are much better than the Turkish arid lands. So we started with the idea, let's grow olives in Pakistan. Although Pakistan has never been known for growing olives, as generally olives are believed to be a product of Mediterranean region, Mr. Yaqub Izhar embarked on a journey to take the challenge and decided to prove that olives can be grown in Pakistan. So, he started his endeavors by land acquisition, land development, plant selection, infrastructure, plant nursery, water supply system, and acclimatizing plants into Pakistani environment.
Through dedication and commitment, hard work, and most of all Allah's blessing, Izhar Group has shown that olives can be grown in Pakistan, an area which was never known for olive cultivation in the world. What we have done is cultivation of olive trees for the first time in Pakistan, drip irrigation system for the first time on slopes, especially first time in Pakistan, olive plant propagation, land development work, water storage systems on top of the mountains, and they were all made to supplement our plantation growth. You will also see, and you must have noticed, that we are not, wasting an inch of land, and we are using even our steep slopes for plantation growth. And each plant on the slopes and on the plains is nourished through drip irrigation, or you can say fertigation.
The infrastructure of roads, water pathways and tunnel connecting scattered areas, the top hill land, slopes and plains in bottom of valley were developed. State-of-the-art drip irrigation network was laid to keep the whole area watered throughout the year. At times of non-availability of rainwater, deep wells were made to support water. Complying with the requirement of Izhar Farms and later on the expected demand all over Pakistan. Nursery and hotbed germination unit was developed, producing certified plants from selected olive trees. Thus, the capability has been lofted to fulfill demands of other farmers as well. Now, India has also started experimentation in olive cultivation with the help of Israel.
After acquiring our plants from outside Pakistan, because at that time there was no availability of certified plants in Pakistan, we started doing homework on and research work on drip irrigation systems, drip irrigation on slopes especially, because such a work had never taken place in Pakistan before this. It was a very, very difficult task, and I have been saying to my people, my staff, and all the visitors who admire this work, that honestly speaking, without a kind of divine help, this project would not have been possible. But some say it is a miracle, some say it is a big adventure, and some say, some people have said that it looks like a work of the jinns. जिन्हों भूतों वाला काम जो है ये वो लग रहा है, ऐसे लगता है कि वो आगे काम कर गए हैं.
Up to now, almost 35,000 plants of olives and same number of grapevines have been planted. Both are at fruiting stage. Izhar Farms is the first drop of rain to reduce burden of foreign exchange on olive oil imports. Grapes plantation is also unique because grapes plantation were not known in Punjab province before. Now, it is another great experiment of growing grapes in Punjab. Thus, it has given better solution to early grape varieties to fulfill needs of Pakistani society. Izhar Foundation presents the agriculture solution. Transformation of unutilized barren and hilly land, the land of insignificant commercial value, into economical and most productive terrain. We have come to the conclusion that almost whole of Pakistan lies in olive growing belt. Given an opportunity to convert all barren terrains into olive producing lands, Pakistan can become one of the largest olive oil producers in the world. The olive revolution begins. IFRD welcomes and invites the well-wishers from home and abroad to participate. Come and see, the miracle is done. Olives now grow and fruit successfully in Pakistan. Seeing is believing.